Morning, scrappers. See, it's Saturday morning, a little overcast. They're not really predicting rain, but it kind of looks like it, especially right over there. You can see some of my junk. Anyway, it's Saturday morning, May 23rd. I've got my trailer loaded up, ready to haul it off. I went by the transfer station, loaded up a couple of refrigerators up front, a couple back in the back, and I put a wash machine and stove on the very back. And threw a bunch of stuff in the middle, and I topped it off with some stuff I had here. A little glimpse of my new truck. Got a 6.2 liter engine, so should have plenty of power. Probably pull this trailer like nothing. Hoping there's a couple ton on there, but I'm not exactly sure. So question is, what's it going to weigh and what's it going to pay? Can't really tell I've touched any of my pile here, but I got to come up with about 500 for the transferring the title and getting tags on the thing. So I thought, well, I need to try to load up what I can every Friday and haul it over the scales on Saturday morning. So now I got a couple pickups later to go, and I mentioned on Facebook the other day, they were talking about the large trash pickup, and I mentioned I pick up scrap. So I got about 3 phone calls on there. I got a call later today and answer, and scheduled a time to go pick it up, but at least it's here in town, so it'd be close. So I got a lot of pipe. I got, a pretty good sized hollow area right there that doesn't really have a lot in it. I filled that refrigerator up. Hopefully most of the weight's still in front of the axles, but this truck's also got kind of an anti-sway built into it, so later I'll probably get rid of that ladder rack. May try to sell it, I don't know. Because eventually I'd like to put a gooseneck ball or fifth wheel on it. Or actually I got a Kurt rails for the gooseneck, so I can probably just pick up the fifth wheel attachment that goes to it later. I got a gas tank here, it's got a big hole. Hey, scrappers, I'm sitting here now waiting for the yard to open. It's 5 to 8, 6 to 8, so they should be opening any time. Camera did a buffer on me earlier, and so the video just abruptly quit. So I had to buffer or something, so I thought, oh, that's good, I'm done there anyway. So you can see they got a little bit of stuff here in the yard. Guy ahead of me, I don't even see any straps unless he took the straps off, because he was here when I got here. I'm starting to see a little activity over here. Something working over there, so they should be opening the gate here shortly, and then I can get weighed in and pull around and start unloading this thing. Spent a few hours loading it up, so it might take an hour or two to unload it. Unloading is usually a lot easier. Don't have to walk back and forth. We're loading it, I'm walking to the pile and back. Here I just throw it off anywhere. You can see the name of the yard up there, Metal Check. Over there, the brick building. That far corner, there's a door to go into the ATM where you get paid. Then over here, over to the right of that Komatsu is where they have the little scales where they weigh in the copper and aluminum cans and all that good stuff. So kind of the yard layout. I'll get back with you in a bit. Okay, just finished unloading. Looks like 3,500 pounds. So 500 pounds shy of 2 ton. 80 a ton, made 140. That's not too bad for about 6 hours work, I guess. So took about 3 hours, I don't know, not even 6 hours really, maybe 5. So took a few hours now. Of course, it was hot and humid yesterday. I was soaked when I got done, but A few hours to load it, an hour to drive up if you want to count that, but it didn't take an hour. But not too bad. This is the first load I really sold. First load, yeah, since last year, since December. So, and of course it weighed 5,700 pounds, but I knew this one was probably going to be a little light because there were some pockets in there. Yeah. Tell the woman that owns this, I don't know if that's probably one of her cars there under the tarp, and then they got that little limo there. Yeah. Got the side of the building. And right over there is where they got their scales. And they unload all the cars over here. So, well, I'm gonna get off here and drive on home and then get ready to go do my other two pickups. So, yeah, they got piles and piles of dirt around here that just metal impregnated. I got a couple big holes there at the yard. I wouldn't mind coming up here if I had a dump truck and having them load me up some of that dirt. I'd take it home, sift through it, get all the plastic and some of the metal out. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here and get on home and head out and get a couple other loads I got to get, and then try to get on those other calls that are around town that have just grills and washers, dryers. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, back again, scrappers. And the second load I brought in today, I forgot to get a video of the first one. Of course, you see I got a little Murray here with a 18 horsepower, 42-inch cut, side-by-side refrigerator. And stove here, electric stove. Picked that up from the neighbor of the guy, but probably the prize of this is probably this corrugated tin. A lot of call for that. You usually get pretty good money even if used. It looks like it's probably 10-12 feet long. May have to walk back and get me a tape measure. First load, brought in, had a microwave, about 4 little window units, air conditioner units, about 5,000 BTU roughly. Maybe pretty small. Bunch of other metal. I think it's for the refrigerator. And I can't remember what all was on there. But it was a pretty good little load. And then this one, and it's 20 to 5 now, and I still got another one if I can get a hold of the guy. I think he says a beverage cooler, but I'm thinking maybe like a Coke machine or something. And another stove or wash machine, one or the other. So I'm going to get off here and get this unloaded and get a hold of him and get that done and call it a night. So we'll see you later.